I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want. I was waiting for ya, but it's okay. I said I'm trying to pull up on ya, I'm headed that way, and I'm like, why you trying to gaslight me? Girl, you got the things I need. I was trying to go your speed, but now it's feeling alright, G. But it's same energy, same energy, same energy, same energy, yeah.
So I decided to start today off with a nice little yogurt parfait type vibe bowl. This yogurt is actually from Trader Joe's, and it was so tasty and actually quite affordable. It's in between $4 to $5 as opposed to some plant-based yogurts that I've seen at Whole Foods that get up to be like $7 to $8, which I think is literally insane. I topped this with berries because berries are so amazing for women in our womb health. They're packed with antioxidants and loaded with health benefits. So topping this on top of my yogurt bowl was so good, packed with prebiotics and probiotics to help my tummy and my gut health. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another Ital Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. Today I want to focus on making delicious plant-based recipes that are easy to make, full of flavor and packed with protein. Today is a bit of a busy day for me. I have a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of work to do. I have to go out and run errands like right now. But I also want to make sure I'm reaching my protein goal of at least 70 grams of protein. A lot of people think that when you're on a vegan or plant-based diet, you cannot get a lot of protein in, but trust me, babes, I have been getting in over 100 grams of protein each and every day, easy. So it's not hard to get in a lot of protein. And also, if I'm gonna be getting a lot of protein, the food that I'm eating needs to taste good. Anything will go in my belly of a taste nice. All the recipes that you see today will be on italeatsandtreats.com and linked in the description box down below. If you want to see more frequent content, you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram or subscribe to the newsletter. With that being said, let's go ahead and continue on with the video. So this recipe that I am making today is one of the newest recipes on the blog. You can check it out at italeatsandtreats.com. This recipe, along with all the other recipes in this video, are free and available for printable versions as well. This is so delicious. I'm thinking about it right now. It's so tasty, so easy to make, and high protein because of the soy-free tofu made from fava beans, but from the sauce as well. The sauce literally has a whole heap of protein. It's so tasty. Una often make it if you guys like peanut butter or even almond butter. You can even make it with sunflower seed butter, to be honest, if you have a nut allergy. It's very versatile. It tastes so good and it's great for meal prep. I once tasted this creamy peanut butter sauce with broccoli one time when I was abroad at a restaurant, and I thought it was so tasty. Oh, by the way, do not be wasteful. Don't dash away your broccoli stems. Just chop them up really small and use them, okay? I decided to make some homemade plant milk because I make homemade plant milk like every 3 or 4 days so that I can have it in my fridge. It literally takes me less than 2 minutes to make my milk. I'm using the Nama M1 plant-based milk maker. It is so incredible. I literally, like I said, use this every week. You do not have to soak your nuts overnight, but I still do to get rid of the properties that are in the nuts that might make it hard to digest. But all you have to do is press a button, put your liquid in there, and it strains everything for you. Back when I used to make nut milk with a blender or with a juicer, I used to have to strain and everything, and this makes it so easy. I'm using this to make some homemade matcha. I know people have asked me about how I make my matcha or what matcha I use. If you're interested in what matcha I use, it's quite affordable considering this is a ceremonial grade blend. It will be linked in the description box down below, as well as a recipe to make this iced matcha latte. You guys, this recipe is fire. It's low salt, low oil, because I know when you go to restaurants, they love to use a whole heap of oil that can sometimes mash up my stomach. But this is so tasty. I decided to pair it with some high protein quinoa, and all in all, this recipe has like over 40 grams of protein. I believe it has somewhere near 50 grams of protein between the amount of broccoli, the amount of sauce, the amount of tofu, and the amount of quinoa. So this is really great for high protein recipes. So good. Now we are moving on to making a high protein smoothie. This is going to have hemp seeds, it's going to have delicious fruit, and it's going to have peanut butter. I've been loving peanut butter in my smoothies because it is a great source of plant-based protein. Actually, I use almond butter, my bad. And it prevents me from having to use like nasty protein powders that are overly processed. So yeah, this smoothie has over 20 grams of protein that are coming naturally from plants and not from like overly processed protein powders. You guys, I am back from running my errands. This is so delicious. This combination and everything. Wanna offer me this? It's so good. Okay, you all, I'm so excited to share another new recipe on the blog. There are like 3 new recipes on the blog. That means I have given you all 3 new recipes in 1 week. I'm so sorry I haven't been updating new recipes on the blog in the past month because I've been traveling, but there you go. This recipe is more of use for like a breakfast, but honestly, food is food and we're gonna yum it up the same way, okay? So this is tasty whether you eat it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's so tasty. They're basically just chickpea flour fritters and they're so delicious. You all have to try this. had to plate them all fancy like so that I could take pictures for the website, but yeah, it was really nice. You guys could dollop it with some like vegan yogurt like I did. I decided to actually pair it up with a can of black beans. Yes, you heard me right, an entire can of black beans, because this video is focusing on high protein. Okay, so those fritters were about 10 grams of protein. These beans are about like 25 grams of protein. So all in all, this recipe was anywhere between 30 to 35 grams of protein. The food upon my plate. It was very satisfying, very delicious, and no animals were harmed in the making of this recipe.
Sweet home California, baby, how I miss the beach. Been in New York City 7 days and I can't even sleep. Sweet home California, miss that sunshine on my skin. I've been daydreaming about you and me and what we could have been.
That is all we have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want these recipes, they will be linked in the description box down below and on my website, italeatandtreats.com. I love you all so mucho. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.